KT, Crocodile Hunter, who's like a brother to me, and Hocus 4/5. They figured it out, and that's enough for me. I mean, one day I'll see Jay Prince and we'll talk. You know what I mean? Again, I want to pick Jay Prince's mind about business and some other things. This right here was just a misunderstanding. He said he was like, I'm new to this Instagram shit. I'm not with all. I just was upset. Somebody stole my youngin' chain. It was in the Bronx. I know a lot of people there, and I'm new to the way he talked to KT and them about it was just like, yo, man, I'm new to this Instagram shit. Like, I'm not even with the Instagram thing. So listen, we all, even as, come on, man, I've done so much. I can't, I regret, again, going on Instagram saying something. I regret that. That's something that I could handle behind the scenes as well.
I could dig it.
Yeah, no doubt. I want to kind of go back just a little bit and talk about, the state of hip hop now, but go all the way back into when like the South started taking over. In your opinion, why do you think that New York lost control of hip hop? Or if you even believe that, could you speak on that whole transition, if you may?
Yeah, I don't know. We never lost control of hip hop. Hip hop is forever the New York. We lost control of rap.
Okay.
But I saw it, man. Look, I got 2 kids in New Orleans, 2 daughters. My ex is from New Orleans. She went to law school there, LSU. So point of the matter is, me and Tariq was on tour. And I remember we had to hit record because the transformation, I don't know if y'all paying attention, came around that time when me and Tariq and we was coming out.
Yep.
And I remember we got to New Orleans in 97 or something like that. And they came to us. We had the #1 rap record in the country. And they came to us in New Orleans and said, yo, you guys going after Master P. And I remember, what the fuck y'all mean we going on after Master P? We got the #1 record in the country. And when that man went on stage, I fully understood what they meant. It was like Michael Jackson entered the stage and he was doing some raps that I thought, keeping it 100, I thought the shit was whack or corny, but nobody else did. They was going ballistic. Make them say, And then he had he had the Ice Cream Man thing. And I totally understood that there was something taking place that was different from Outkast or anything. This shit sounded like country ABC rap. And I was like, and I said, we in trouble. I felt the temperature changing for hip hop right then and there. And then I was hanging out in New Orleans and I got cool with some dudes, my man Prime and a few other dudes, and they bought me this white windbreaker and it had Cash Money Records on it. I said, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I'm rolling around with these dudes in New Orleans with a Cash. They was the underdogs to No Limit. And I like the underdogs. So I'm gonna mess with the underdogs. And they had just got like 30 million from Universal and all of it, most of their royalties and publishing. And I thought that was amazing. And I saw the beginning of that. And so I saw the temperature change. And then where I was wrong at, I was like, all right, this will be a couple years. This shit will go back to New York. It ain't been back since.
You think Fat Joe?
I feel like New Yorkers is trying to sound like not everybody, but a lot of music out of New York. They're trying to sound like they from the South. I don't mind you rapping over with trap beat with your New York dialect, but when I hear you rapping and trying to sound like you from Atlanta or New Orleans or some shit, that makes me sick to my stomach.
Would you say that Fat Joe was like one of the first, artists from New York that actually, bridged the gap, that started kind of dealing with those guys? Could you talk about that from the South? Because, like, again, that whole attitude that you had, you can hear me?
Yeah, hold on, what was it you said? Say it again.
Fat Joe, would you say he was one of the first artists that started to bridge the gap between like New York and the South and working with him? Could you speak on that whole aspect?
I didn't say that.
No,
I don't know that. He might have. That's my man. He might have. I don't know that. I didn't say that. I don't know where.
The reason I'm saying is because the same kind of like flavor that you had about the South, we all kind of felt like that. I felt like that too. Like there's some corny rap, but then people, it's turned to being corny rap. People trying to now sound like these dudes. So what happened to where these New York rappers wanted to start to sound like these Southern rappers, man? And instead,
You want to eat. You want to feed your kids. You want to feed your babies. That's what happened. Nobody, ain't no DJ going to change the format. I tell all the new rappers, I said, listen to, if you just trying to eat, if you're not trying to change the game, but do something innovative, listen to the radio, hear what the DJ's playing, go in the club, hear what the DJ's playing, make something in that vein. No DJ's going to change the format of what he's playing to play some shit that you did, some boom bap. So if you want to play a boom bap record and out rap somebody, I love it all day. I'm with that. Let's go. If you want to try to be innovative, I'm with that too. But if you're just saying that you want to hit record, make a record in the vein of what the DJ's playing. Go sit in your car, listen to the radio, stop the radio, put your song on, and see if you can hear your song come on in that particular mixed DJ's segment. Or if a stripper's going on the pole, because she go up and down and rock to your song. If you're just trying to eat and you're just trying to do go, that's what you got to do. And that's what most of these kids are trying to do, man. They just trying to eat, feed their families, and they not trying to do nothing innovative to change the game. So if you want to just be a rapper's rapper, I give you the best example I could give you. My son. My son rap anybody under the table. To this point, I put my son up against anybody lyrically. But is that what's paying the bills? Is that what's changing his life? Is that what's going to know? But because he's a true artist, I can't change him. I can't say, Corey, look, dumb it down, man. Give him an A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and you good. They already know your name. You did 6 for 7. You on Young Money. Dad, I just can't do that. But so that's the scenario I give the up and coming artists. I'm not here to tell you, listen, nigga, fuck that. Change the game and stick to your guns. And people out here just trying to survive and feed their kids. So you listen to the radio and let that listen to the radio and see if your record fit in that format. Because if it don't, then you either got to change the game and be a rebel, or if you just trying to eat and feed your family, you got to fit in. And again, fit in don't mean change your dialect and act like you're from somewhere else. You can rhyme over a trap beat and be from New York. You know what I mean? But that's the problem that I have. I even have, I have a problem with Crips and Bloods in New York trying to sound like they're from LA. Yo, bring the core around. Bring the core. I'm like, man, what the fuck are you talking
about? I gotta ask you this, man. You talk about what I was going to ask you. Talking about how eventually hip hop started getting kind of, I don't want to say watered down, but people went out here trying to survive. Did that ultimately ruin hip hop? And why is it that I feel like hip hop is one of the only genres in music where they ask you to dumb shit down? You don't hear that in pop, you don't hear that in country, but in order to survive, so to speak, as a rapper, you have to dumb it down and give them ABC. Why is that?
Yo, man, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I do feel like if it was a different demographic of people, Jewish or some other shit, rhyming about killing each other and bitch this and bitch that and shake your ass and bust it open and rhyming easy 1, 2, 3 and throwing money and wearing your pants off your ass, I think that shit would have been shut down a long time ago.
Word.
It's only all right for us to continue to do that. You know what I mean? And make it big. Yeah, make it more big. I think that if that was a different demographic and that was the course of where this is what's hot, they would make that not hot. It's people that control that. So if you go to programming directors and DJs, say, if you think Flex wanted to play Yachty and a few other these rappers that's out there, no disrespect to them, they might get mad at me, but I don't give a fuck. I'm just keeping it real. If you think Funk Flex or a lot of other DJs in New York and these different people want to play, they play it because they have to keep their jobs and they have to act like they like it sometimes. So you got to feed your family, you got to feed your kids, you got to pay your condos, you got these houses you bought, you got shit. So you got to get on board with what's going on. And even when you try to bring it back around, you got bosses, Clear Channel and all that shit. So, but I still stick to this. If it was their kids doing this shit and a different demographic doing it, we have the change that we need. Because there was a time where you had to have skills.
Right.
Nas was rhyming about a gun Remember he rhymed about the gun?
Mm-hmm. Broke the whole
you
shit.
You had to be clever about what you did. Slick Rick was telling stories. Tupac was the rebel. It was okay to have De La Soul. MC Hammer even, he was the entertainer. We had everybody could eat doing whatever they did. And now all of a sudden, it's the who's the most ignorant. I heard a record today where this chick was like, Henny and a morning pill.
Damn.
Who the fuck is that, man, that sing that shit? Henny in the morning after. Henny in a morning pill. Whatever the shit is, and it's flying.
I have no idea who do that shit.
How the fuck is cool to tell a chick to take the she wants some Hennessy and then the pill after in the morning in case she's pregnant. So basically, she let a nigga blasting her raw, and she want the Henny, the morning pill. Get drunk, fuck, and have the morning. So only for us would that be cool. Name another.